Good afternoon, Mount Vernon.
Yay! Hi, guys!
We are excited to open up this Unit 4 with a new lesson, opposite and adjacent angles and sides. So we need to name the opposite angles from each side. It's asking what angle is opposite of BC. So I'm going to color BC and point to the angle opposite it, across from it, on the other side of it. What angle is that, Miss Barnett?
I think it's A.
And how would you label that with 3 letters?
Ooh, A has to be in the middle, so I'm going to say B-A-C.
Just because I know that's a little bit of a trouble for some of us.
Some of us, yes.
And then we're going to find the side opposite of AB. Here's AB. Opposite that, so I could draw an arrow across from that, is angle what?
Angle C, but I'm going to name it with 3 letters. I'm going to say ACB.
All right, that was the direction she chose to go in. I'm following her lead. And now we have our blue side, side AC. Opposite of side AC is?
Angle, let's CBA. Trying to
CBA.
change my direction today.
So B is in the middle because B is the angle, and then the other 2 letters doesn't matter, right? All right, those are opposite sides, across from sides. And now we want to know what side is across from an angle. So if we have angle A is right here, right? We're going to draw an arrow from the middle of that angle to the opposite side. We name sides with 2 letters, Miss Barnett. What 2 letters would they be?
BC.
And then we have angle C. So here's angle C. I'm going to go opposite of angle C. My C is green.
Oh, AB.
My C is green. Get it like C.
You're so funny.
Mhm.
Okay.
Angle B. Opposite of angle B is 2 letters.
AC.
AC.
I noticed something, Miss Cintron. Am I allowed to say what I noticed?
Please do.
I noticed that if I used the angle A, then it's the letters that weren't part of the angle that are my side.
So A, B, C are in the triangle. I used A, B, C is left. She used C, A, B is left. Used B, A, C is left. That's a very good observation. Adjacent means next to. So Miss Barnett and I are next to each other. Those are adjacent. So adjacent next to. Angle D is right here. Name the adjacent sides to the given angle. So next to, not across from. There's 2 sides that are next to that make up the angle. What are those 2 sides?
Oh, that's easy because D is going to be in each of those sides. So DF and DE.
Okay, DF and DE, right here. DF, DE. Now we need angle E. So here's angle E. So we want these sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they are?
ED and EF.
Okay, and then we have angle F. So we want these 2 sides.
So FD and FE. Because I know F has to be in at least is the end point for each of them.
Right. Very good. You're doing such a great job. All right, now included. Wow, that's a big word.
Oh dear.
Included in between angles. In between. So we want in between DE
Thank you for drawing a picture, Miss Cintron.
and FD. In between there. In
Well,
between.
It's
there.
the same angle that's included on both sides, so angle D.
D is in both, so it's angle D. That's what she's trying to tell you, right?
It's really nice that you drew the picture, Miss Cintron, because I wouldn't have, it's harder for me to
So
figure out.
they could probably trace them too, right?
You guys can't, yeah, I would highly recommend tracing.
And we
it.
have colored pencils in the front. ED
Two.
and EF.
Okay, so that's got to be the same letter as both of them, so E.
Angle E. And then we have our DF, so many colors, and FE. What letter is in both?
F. So it's the 2 lines are meeting at angle F. And that's in both of them.
All right, we get to turn the page. And so you
Woohoo!
folks
Are there
at
only
home.
2 pages of notes, Miss Cintron?
For this one, yes.
We are so nice.
Well,
We're so
we tend to
nice.
be.
We only gave 2 pages of notes.
Smallest sides are opposite the smallest angle. Now, this is the big deal. This is on the quiz,
Yeah.
the test, the
Yeah,
SOL,
this is the
whatever.
point.
This is it. The drum roll.
Okay.
All right, smallest sides are opposite the smallest angle. So where, Miss Barnett, is the smallest angle?
This one, because it's the smallest number.
All
I
right,
learned that in
here's
second
the
grade.
smallest angle. So what is across from that? If I draw an arrow, what's across from that?
Thank you for drawing the picture. BC. And I know it's BC because if angle A has already been used up, BC are the two letters I haven't used yet.
And it wants us to go smallest to largest. That's why I picked the smallest. What's the next smallest one?
54.
So if I go across from that,
It's AC.
and then our last angle,
Has to be C.
and across from that,
AB.
and one would think that this is, easy, but we do get confused. We've seen that in the past, so
We
don't
do.
be that person.
So smallest side, smallest angle.
They go together. And now we want the smallest angle across from the smallest side. So where's our smallest side?
That's 4. That's XY.
So across from that is
And
going to be,
This seems to be harder going this way. I think because they want to like lean over to the 6 or go exactly opposite. But you can think of it too that if you've used up XY, the angle left is Z. Side XY has to be opposite the angle that it's not touching.
so X, Y were the letters that were used. The only one left is Z. And I'm using my one letter here, just for kicks. And now we have 6 is next, so 4 is the smallest, now 6. Across from the 6 is,
X.
so we used Y and Z, must be X. And then across from our 8,
Is Y. Yeah, I don't know why a lot of times, like I can see with the 6, I'd say 08, right?
right?
Is my
yeah.
opposite. But that doesn't make any sense.
But it doesn't make sense because that's not an angle.
not an angle. You got to go to the angle that's across
It
that you're not
can't be
touching.
attached to it.
Right.
It's got to be across from it, and that's not an angle. So that would not be the right answer, and that's what people do.
Yeah. We still try to do it though, even though it's not right, Miss Central.
We do, and it's probably going to be one of those multiple choices, and then we'll get it wrong.
And then we'll get it wrong, and then we have to retake the test. It's just a big mess.
It's one of those things.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for that video.
Yay! That was quick. What's the practice they have to do now, Miss
The
Central?
practice they have to do, I believe, is math space.
Yay, math space. Okay, it's a math space.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now do your math space, and then we're moving on to the next set of notes.
Look at your